sweet mother of Christ, we are recording.
And we're live, folks, live on the air. On that new fandangled radio thing. Hey.
Yep. Welcome to another episode of the Astartes Anonymous podcast. I have not prepared an intro, I realize, but I am here today. We are here today to discuss the most serious of topics. People, this is very serious business. And before we go into that, let's present each other. Each other? Yes, okay, let's present each other.
What?
We have...
What?
Today with me, we have Aaron.
Hello. One of my toes is sideways.
Now you present someone.
We have John Dramaticus, better known as Zarek.
Hey guys, one of my brain's hemispheres is sideways. We've also got someone who advocates for day drinking.
I don't think they should call it day drinking. It should be drinking, because you can do it round the clock. Superman says to do it, so I think it's all right.
Yep.
Yep. Nothing's changed.
Oh, yep.
And my name is Lucas, also better known as Moots, also better known as Frankenstein's Hogster. And welcome to another episode of the totally professional Astartes Anonymous podcast. And
Of course.
Of course. Before we go into what the very serious topic of the day is, have we some models of the week to show off?
Yep.
Yeah, we do. Let's start with yours here, Aaron, by LA Bloodless.
Yeah, I think that's how we spell the name. Their name is in like a weird neon connected font, so I had a hard time trying to read it. But yes, we have some wonderful little Gloomspite kits, I think they're called. That's like the faction. The Sigmar Goblin fellas with the squigs and the squogs. They're quite wonderful. Really nicely done, very clean. That eye on that one in the middle is popping like hell. They all look cracked out of their minds. All the green looks good. All the purple looks good. Everything is as it should be. They just kind of slap. Yeah, I really like them.
Yeah, it's just a really, really clean paint scheme, and I think that yellow is actually like crazy.
That's piercing.
Yeah, how good that is.
Never underestimate the power of good color composition.
They're very silly little guys.
Oh, the edge highlighting on the blue is also on the like gum is so tasty as well. Actually, now that I just zoomed in on this just gets better and better. This is actually really great. Yeah, I mean it was really great, but I mean this is getting better and better.
They're cool. They're very cool.
That's very cool.
I could be wrong. I think they've even done the pupil for that guy with the single red eye showing on the top, the high one.
Oh.
I could be mistaken at that, but I think that's a pupil in there. I don't know. Either way, yeah, they slap incredibly hard.
So there's something I think everyone, something excellent I saw Gloomspite gets that I think everyone should do with their Gloomspite bit kits is you put the squigs on springs.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah,
and they wobble around like little rocking horses. I think it's excellent.
Oh, I just noticed that all the squigs actually have pupils. If you zoom in on their,
oh yes,
that's crazy.
I think
that's
also,
tasty. Yeah,
it's really interesting.
5 eyes.
They do have 5 eyes on one of them, but they've done these on square bases, so it might be more for Warhammer Fantasy. So I'd be excited to see how this fits into a bigger army because this is excellent.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much, LA Bloodless.
I bet you still haven't paid for those gnomes that got you happy moods.
I've started.
Ungrateful bastard. Carry on.
I promise I'll get you your gnomes, please. Just a little more time, please.
I had a realization like a couple of months ago where I was like, man, I haven't actually like done any hobby things for like a really, really long while. And I looked at it and I was like,
same.
I realized, man, it's actually been close to a year where I just haven't like done anything hobby wise. So, but I'm starting that. But it's like I've made a sort of mid-year resolution that I'm gonna get back on that horse again. So I've actually started getting some weekly kill team games in, and we recently made a bunch of very ad hoc terrain with like beer cans and cardboard and things like that. So it's very funny. Anyways, sorry for the just randomly starting talking about something else. Let's move on to Croc's little submission here by Jokul.
It's him. It's John Ravengard. I mean, both the model and the painter.
Mm-hmm.
You're cool. Like, you know when you paint a model and you're really proud of it, and you make the mistake of scrolling Instagram. Yokul is one of the painters that comes up because he cannot keep getting away with models of this fucking quality, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, painting black armor next to black feathers and having them be like noticeably different. Insane levels of work.
Mm-hmm.
That is very cool. I didn't even notice that, yeah.
And it's not that it's just a black color. It's like dusty almost. It's like a... I don't know how to describe it. Like I look at it and it like just looks like grainy in a good way, where it's like it's really, really nice.
If you could bite the paint scheme, it would have crunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and like having both edge highlights as well as all those little scratches everywhere is just, oof. It's just so good. And the freehand on the helmet as well.
And the light in the vent as well, and how it just sort of spills out there on the bottom. Ooh.
The basing as well, like the color choice for the base, I really like this as opposed to like the box art where the tree is white and a bit bland. Adding that sort of rocky mesa color really makes the model pop out as a mostly black and white thing.
Yeah. It has this whole thing has such a natural, earthy feel to it that I really, really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really wonderful stuff.
Yeah, no, this slaps. As a Ravengard, Heresy Ravengard fellow, I approve heavily. Yeah, this shit slaps.
Indeed. So thank you very much, Jokul. Moving on. Let's go to me, yes, by Rat King Delta, which we found out. Yeah, Aaron randomly, or maybe not randomly, someone randomly knows this guy. But Rat King Delta has made a wonderful, weird critter that I genuinely don't know what this is. It's, but I love it. But what I think really...
I've got it. It's in our other Discord server who said Chaos Marauder Horseman for Old World / Fantasy.
Yeah.
There you go. The deep lore.
Absolutely. Well, the square base...
Not at all biased, by the way. Moots picked it randomly without me with
What I think I'm most impressed by, obviously the painting is really nice as well, but it's that Slaneshi symbol on the what banner that really, really is the the cream on top for me.
So let's be careful throwing around the word cream on top with Slaneshi stuff, man.
Well, we're going to venture into some pretty saucy territories with this very serious podcast topping. So,
it is very serious.
Topping.
No. Yeah, the symbol's brilliant. The spikiness, the jaggedness of it really evokes the more pain-focused aspect of Slanesh. I think that really comes through with this. It's such a nicely done banner. because it looks almost stained, like a very believable way that someone might maybe have inked a sheaf of dried out human flesh or something.
Yeah, no, he's been working on his free hands for a while, but yeah, that's definitely one of his best ones for sure.
Yeah,
It's very,
it's
very
crazy
cool stuff.
good.
Mm.
Thank you very much, Rat King Delta. And
The guy on the horse kind of looks like him as well, actually.
you just dox him like that. Damn.
Said kinda. Okay, I said kinda.
If you
Yeah,
happen to see
yeah.
a guy on a bright pink horse holding a banner with like 2 ginger bits on his beard, that's your man.
That's your man.
I always get my man.
Oh, I bet you do. All right, moving on to Zarek's edition here by Triangular Box.
Yeah, this Plague Marine Gunner is a beautiful model. It's one of those monopose models from what I can see. I think it's one of the the monopose Plague Marines, but it has been built on to create such a beautiful and unique character with a bit of wrist exposed there, showing bone underneath, as well as the cracked head plate showing like a skull underneath the armor. The kit bashing here is seamless and brilliant. I have nothing but praise for this, and the choice to hide in loads of bright colors in amongst like a washed out main color palette, like with the tentacles underneath his arm, the glowing red of his visor and the ammo drum, the bright red and blue cabling as well. It all comes together to give you a model that feels so colorful without spoiling itself. It is perfectly detailed in that regard.
I think this might be one of my favorite minis. It's just like I've seen a lot of really good minis lately, but this one is my favorite so far this year, probably. But I also have a very shitty memory, so like if I might have seen someone and been like, "Damn, this is the best mini this year," and it's like, it's so
No, it do slap. I really vibe with the rainbow tentacles, the bioluminescent tentacles. They're very fun.
It's such. No, sorry, go ahead.
Then all the little glowy pink energy bits everywhere mixing in. Yeah, no, this guy fucks.
No, I think the tentacles are so wonderfully like candy colored. It's like I almost want to like take a bite out of them. It's like they look delicious. It's like the whole thing looks actually just like straight up insane. And now I'm not an expert on the like painting techniques or whatever, but it's like this is probably done with like lots of blending, right? Or am I? And yeah, whatever blending, probably the technique is insane. This is display here is really, really good. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. I could look at this thing forever, but thank you very much, Triangular Box. This is a wonderful, wonderful miniature.
It's very nice, yes. It does specifically remind me of that one Doctor Who episode where it's like the evil shadows.
I'm not British, so no, but
well,
in the library, the ones in the library.
And it's the episode they specifically made for people who've never watched Doctor Who, and you walk past the living room one time and the TV's on, and you get the exact moment where they're in the spacesuit and the fucking skull flops out. Like it never leaves you.
Silence in the Library is an excellent episode, and it's the only episode I've watched in the past 5 years, save like the new series that came out. That like I walked into like a group chat with my friends, and they were just watching that episode. I saw nothing else that night, just that episode.
I'm like, I think the last Doctor Who anything I saw was the 9th Doctor, which was the guy who I don't know names. I'm so good names, but I think it was the guy who, for some reason, got blacklisted by the BBC or something, and had a not so great time with all of that. Let's see here. What's his face? Ninth Doctor. If it's the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Why does it not say what the actor is called? What the hell? Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah, I think. Yeah, exactly. That's the guy.
This is the on-topic stuff that you guys come here to AA to see.
I mean, it really stuck with me because, like, it's when he's the doctor where you see the fucking moisturize me lady, and it's fucking that shit, you know. I may not know a lot about Doctor Who, but damn, that lady, she lives rent free in my head forever.
Does the moisturize me lady awaken something deep within you, Moot?
More like put it to rest, but you know, it's like
no. We need that energy for this episode specifically. Let it stoke the heart of your passions.
Keep it
up. And speaking of the topic of the episode,
Yes.
we are today revisiting this very, very silly topic of the kissing tier list. But since we've already done the chapter masters, today we are doing the Chaos Lords. Ooh. And we do have a fun little list here, and I'm just gonna start the stream, and then I'm gonna start recording now. There we go.
Speaking of education, we are in fact the authority of the subject in the whole community.
Yes.
This might be my fault, but I don't think any other channel has discussed this as deeply as we have.
No, and not with such passion as well. I still think one of the comments on that previous video is like, of all the topics where the team like has such a heated debate, it's about the kissing tier list. And
serious business.
It's very serious business. That's what I mean. That's what I've been saying. And it's we take our jobs very seriously. It's right here, especially when it's about big, hunky, kissable men. You know, it's like
if you're not dreamy.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit of tentacle surprise.
Let's just say I write my notes pretty slowly, but it did take me about 2 hours to write my notes. So it's like
you wrote notes for this shit show?
Dude, you were pondering. You were pondering this list.
I was. I put a lot of thought into this. Way more thought than I probably should, but it's, you know. What can I say? All right, I have nothing to say in my defense.
So, who says you need a defense partner?
That's true.
Will you be a real professor of the sciences if you didn't do your research?
Exactly. I need to hold up. We need to hold up a certain level of standard. You know, it's. It's very serious business here, okay? So, anyway, going on through the tier list, where you have our different tier levels, where at the very bottom we have will make Nurgle proud. This is the peeps who just don't know how to kiss, you know, and it'll even make you sort of feel bad for them and maybe everyone around you as well. And then we have won't change my ways, which is it's just like this is I wish this was someone else, you know. But
it's like a peck on the cheek, you know.
Sort of, yeah.
More of a greeting than a romantic act.
Well, I feel like maybe that's a bit more towards what the Chaos Undecided is. That's like just like it's just like a
Because
sort
like
of a nothing burger.
Chaos Undecided, you know, you're undecided. You're in a flow state. You know, you're not sure.
Okay, all right. Well, maybe so. I feel like won't change my ways. It's like you actively like sort of think about something else, you know, and Chaos Undecided is like, it's in the middle of the road. That's how I see it, but we'll get to that when we start discussing. And then we have above that we have skillful slobbing. This is someone who knows what they're doing and does it quite well. And then we have the step above that, which is cornate passion. This is the fellers who kiss with such vehement passion that it makes corn blush. And above that, the very top, the creme de la creme, we have Avatar of Perfection, something to make Slanesh proud. And with that out of the way, shall we begin?
Yeah,
with Abaddon the Despoiler, War Master of Chaos, former first captain of the Sons of Horus, master of the Black Legion, rumored clone of Horus himself, a man of many talents. But is kissing one of them? What say you, team?
Now, I'm going to make a case for Mr. Topknot. That he goes right at the fucking top, okay?
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
now, bear with me here. This man controls the single most organized force of chaos. Went on 13 whole crusades just to topple one planet. He's dedicated. He's driven. It's not just a kiss. It's an act of war. And he'll keep trying every time till he conquers you. Yes.
Okay.
This man controls unteamable masses of Astartes. The favor of all four chaos gods. You think he doesn't get a little something with that? The top knot's not a top knot. We call that a handle in this household.
We're back to it. This didn't even take 5 minutes. Look, Croc, I see your points here, but you've raised something that I think is really important, and that I do believe Abaddon deserves to be up there, you know. He's got amazing leadership, he's very charismatic, he's got good friends, but also, while he draws the favor of all four chaos gods, he's not committal. He can't even commit to one god, and he demands total commitment from everyone else around him. He would be a terrible lover, so I don't think he can be at the top. He can be high, but he can't be at the top.
Counterpoint, this is not a lover, long-term partner. This is purely a bit of a schnog tier list.
Yeah, but if you're snogging someone, like, I think a bonus to that is this somebody that I feel is worth snogging? Or would I feel like I was being used snogging this person, you know? I think that's an important point to bring up.
Decided in the last episode that context is important, you know?
Well, I feel like, he would snog you like he snogs the Chaos Gods, and that's without commitment and a lot of different ones.
I mean, I see him as a man who, although skilled, is like he has a lot of fury and passion in him. I mean, we've seen him in the Siege of Terra when all seemed lost. He just went, "Fuck it, we ball." You know, it's like he carries on despite everything, and it's like maybe he's not on the top. I can definitely see him not being there, but. No, not that kind of top.
Oh, he would be a top.
Well, I mean, the top knot says otherwise, personally, but it's like
that's true.
Maybe
but he
more
is
of
good
a
at what he
service top.
Maybe more of a switch.
He'll do whatever it takes to win, you know? I will say, actually, one thing I may have not have included in my initial one is Dracnian. I don't think the guy ever lets go of the sword, so like...
Oh, God,
you'll be going at it, and then Dracnian will be like, yes, kill people, yes, oh, murder.
My liege, someone's at the door.
Dragging in does make it
don't
worse.
kiss
I
them.
think
They
the
haven't brushed
Deliveroo
their
is
teeth
here.
today.
The delivery guy got here early.
I want my chicken wings. And also, all 4 Chaos Gods are fighting for this guy. So, like, I can't help but feel there'd be interference trying to get close, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
on the opposite end of that spectrum, you might get all 4 boons by proxy.
Ooh, interesting.
I mean, the counterpoint for my own argument is all 4 Chaos Gods want him. He's got to be wannable for a reason. He's got to have some good business going on.
Well, exactly. Clearly, he's got something going on.
He drops in,
like, just-
love bombs you 13 times, then leaves you devastated.
He's definitely a user. Like,
he's a pretty shit war master. Look at the old Blackstone Fortress Cadia situation for that one.
Situation.
The Abaddon situation is crazy.
He must have an incredible fucking tongue game, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he does. I think this lad. Like, let's be real. Like, we need to consider, is his armor compensating for something?
You could say that about all of the people we're about to talk to today.
No, but his armor is particularly massive. How much of that is him, and how much of it is compensation?
That's true. That's true. But I mean,
Don't forget daddy problems. He has daddy's gauntlet right there.
Ugh. I mean, that just puts him up in my list, but you know, it's
fucking hell.
To be fair, he'll have some of the fucking
issues.
Look, it's just because you're bald and so passingly could be mistaken.
Damn.
Oh,
Devastating wounds. Oh, damn.
But do you have the cheekbones to match the man himself, Horus Lupercal?
If I do, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and glaze myself, but, you know. No, but I mean, I see him as still a very charismatic individual. So, I mean, and skillful. I mean, I want to put him in skillful slobbing.
I'd be fine with that. I could also see him in Coronate Passion, but
Yeah,
by my
Coronate
books,
Passion
he
makes sense
cannot
to
be
me.
Avatar.
Okay. Well, we got one for Avatar, 2 for Passion, 1 for skillful slobbing. I think that puts him in Coronate Passion.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, agreeable.
he's got to be the baseline, you know.
Well,
Like,
exactly.
there's flaws, but what's there is pretty good.
If you can outdo Abaddon, you know, he's the gatekeeper. If you can outdo him, you're in Avatar.
Just because there's a goalie don't mean you can't score.
Oh well, you gotta fight against the 4 Chaos Gods for his attention. So rough crowd, but right. Moving on to our next contender, which I have very. I guess we'll see how this goes. Typhus the Traveler, Herald of Nurgle. I mean, what do we think of this guy?
Look, I did a pro-con list for all of them. I tried to find at least one pro. His pro is that he has an open-air terrarium. The first con, though, is that he has every STI, and he definitely has herpes, so don't kiss him.
Yeah, but in this instance, we must.
Well, okay, I think Typhus gets done in on a disqualification here because you can't get the helmet off.
Oh, That's true. That's true.
I
And
feel
you
he has to go
still
at the
get
bottom.
the STIs, so it's like
Because you can't kiss him.
Well, it's nothing a plasma bolt can't fix.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is typhus, though. It's kind of up for debate whether a plasma bolt can fix that. He might just shrug it off.
I mean, he'd always kiss like a vent into the destroyer hive on his back, or
Yeah, man, you could stick your mouth on someone's open anus, let them fart, or why don't you?
Dude, the destroyer hive is a crazy fucking bong.
Yo, Mortarian, I got that new Nurgle's Garden Kush. The destroyer hive gonna have you communing with the dark god. This shit's so sticky. It turned a guy in a mush.
Oh god! Yeah, no, it is hard to defend my boy in this circumstance.
You're trying really hard, trying to steel man this guy.
I mean, if the helmet wasn't there, he is the sort of guy that would just like fucking straight up spit in your mouth and slap you in the face. But that's that's not on the menu.
yeah.
Damn.
Interesting.
He goes in Nurgle. He goes in make Nurgle proud. I think we all agree.
Yeah,
he's got to be the bomb.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
100%. I have nothing good to say about fucking this guy.
Look, he's our floor. He is our floor.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, it only serves him right because he's so incompetent in lore, it should only be as equally true that he's just incompetent at kissing as well. So we'll make Nurgle proud. I think we're all in total agreement on that. No issue at all. And then we can move on to Eliphas, the Inheritor, personal attack dog of Abaddon, to collect souls of the Blood Ravens for some undisclosed reason. This guy was killed and put into a Chaos Marine mold and reformed by Abaddon, because I guess Abaddon just really likes this guy. Yeah. Chaos Undivided word bearer. Yeah. That's the guy.
Look, he's got a nice voice. That's all I can really say in his favor. He fucks up all the time.
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that the voice, because for anyone who's played Dawn of War 1 I think, if I remember correctly, to change his voice for 2. But you will know that this guy has the smoothest, silkiest voice out there. And I'm gonna be real, I think that alone has a bearing on my enjoyment of kissing this man, to be honest. I mean, even if it doesn't make it like skillfully better per se, I mean, it's sure gonna make me a lot happier, like, you know, as he's whispering sweet nothings into my ear and breathing on my neck, you know, like, you know, no further comment.
You have to feel all that because he's ugly as fuck, so you have got to keep your eyes closed. You know? It really adds to it when, like, you got to put a paper bag over his face or something because, oh, he's gross.
Look,
he's so gross.
There's way worse on this list.
There is.
That speaks more to his competition than him, to be honest. Like, he's still bad.
I know. I think with a good voice, you can forgive a lot.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm ready to put him in skillful slobbing, personally.
Likewise.
Ooh, okay.
I'd put him in Chaos Undecided. Like,
he's
kind of ugly looking. He's Abaddon's personal attack dog, and he's technically a meat puppet, so, like, you know, there's just not much there.
Yeah, the reforming probably fucked him up real bad. I'll put him in the Undecided as well.
Like, you know, what is it? You ever had those, I think they're Quenchy cups, where it's like the rectangular
cups,
the rectangular juice box, and it tastes like petrol? That's the level of, like, quality we're dealing with here.
Yeah, fair enough. I think he's our benchmark, right? He's our perfect middle of the road. So, like, top of Chaos Undecided, I think.
He's only died once.
Yeah.
Like, it's not necessarily grossness, but like there's just an innate, bleh, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you call them. The quench box? Is that what you said?
The quenchy cup.
I don't know. Is it like sort of like this thing, or we have these in Sweden as well? Shit, man.
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
Is
Man,
it
that was
like the ones you'd get in primary school in the UK, where it's like the shitty little, like it is square. It is like a thin lid that you poke the straw through, like it's a capped with like tin foil or something.
Oh, I've got a picture one real quick. The Wargong. These things.
I didn't do anything.
What
Yeah,
the
these-
hell
Yes,
is this?
those.
They're horrific. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
they
that's
genuinely
real.
taste like petrol. Like, it's fucked up.
Why is your drink in a fucking plastic fucking cup?
Exactly.
England really is. You guys are really
It's
living in a
cheap.
dystopia. What
It's
is
cheap as
this?
fuck. That thing was like
The-
20, 50p tops.
Holy
Honestly,
hell.
that price probably hasn't changed to match inflation. Like, you can still get that for 20p.
That is horrendous. I thought it was Jello. I was like,
Yeah, no.
Wow.
It's on the border between, like, packaging for food and packaging for beetles, you know? Like, you could find one of them cut in half in a fucking beetle tank.
I know what you're fucking talking about. I've seen the fucking Instagram beetles, dude.
I don't know, they're so good. I love them. It's like trying out new jelly cup from a beetle, and they cut the cup in half and just like fucking put a beetle on it.
Yeah,
It doesn't care. It just goes to town.
right.
Yeah, he's purple as well. It works.
Yeah, this is our beetle. He doesn't care, and he just goes to town. You know.
Yo, he's got the horns. Yeah,
Fuck. Alright, where the fuck does that put him then?
Chaos Undecided.
That like the middle of Chaos Undecided. He is the middle point.
He is the
Like,
middle
he's at the
point,
top
right?
of Chaos Undecided. He is the true middle, true neutral.
Yeah. I also I think high Chaos Undecided.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Moving on to Fabulous Bill, or Fabius Bile, the spider, chief apothecary of the Emperor's children. So,
Can I
Question
read my notes
goes-
for this? I think this sums him up pretty good.
yeah.
He's not pretty. He's not nice. But at least he's maybe a feminist, and he could do unspeakable things to your body. That's it. That's all I have to say.
I mean, he would know the Flash better than any other guy on this tier list. That is his biggest pro.
But you trust him.
Because
Okay.
he's
That isn't his
experienced.
biggest pro. You're forgetting one key thing. There are multiple of this guy. I'm just saying.
That's a good
Uh-huh.
good shout. Good shout.
Like
Okay.
that's something unique he's got going on.
Oh no,
That
but he's
no one else
tailed by
got.
like an Igor. His
Yeah,
his
like
little
what?
buddy.
Yeah, he's tailed by a little weird guy.
Just throw a towel over the little cockamongulus and it'll be all right. You know.
Cocubus.
Just throw this to the.
They turn out the lights, Master. I cannot see.
I want to watch.
I'd put this guy top of skillful slobbing, and only that because he is still an old man. So he's going to be crusty and gross.
Oh, you're right. He's gonna have those weird crusty bits around the edge of his mouth.
Which, like, it kind of compounds with the fact that there being multiple of him because now you're having to deal with crust squared.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna say spider backpack will not be a good time. That shit will try and impregnate you, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not gonna be nice.
It's
Well,
it's
I feel
alive
like-
and it reproduces.
Yeah.
I feel like you can like throw a little, I don't know, like a mouse or something, and chase after it, and you can lock it in a cupboard.
Uh,
Oh my God.
like his weird son when he's trying to get with like a single mother. And it's like,
he's got the weird son and the fucking cockymunculi. What is
Have you ever
this?
heard?
Well, hang on, no, he's not a single
Of the
mum. There's
piss roll.
multiple of him. There's multiple of him.
that child is living in a very weird predicament, man.
Have you ever heard of the piss roll?
He's the only one. He's shared amongst all of them.
See, if the child decides to get in the way, you got to do whatever the equivalent of pissing a drawing is. Because Fabius will
Piss draw, yeah, and
Now, very important question though: do we think Fabius Bar wears lip balm?
No, absolutely not.
Have you seen this guy when he wasn't crusty and old though? I feel like
I mean, yeah, but that's not him anymore.
No.
He's old.
Unfortunately, he's old. He's crusty, and I just want to say, I don't think he kisses for the passion. I think he's gonna see this as some kind of fucked up experiment, and you are the subject, and that matched with the fucked up sun spider backpack and the fucking cockymunculi. I'm fucking ready to put him right at the bottom, to be honest.
I mean, hey, at least if you like lean into him while he's still in armor, you still have skin to skin contact. That thing is decked in it.
Oh no!
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no!
it's kind of like trying a century egg. You know, it's gross. It's literally a rotten egg, but you got to try it once in a while. And you know, you never know. You might really
Once
like
in
the
a while.
experience.
Once in a while,
What the fuck are you getting up
once
to?
is enough. Once is enough.
How many times are you willing to see the fucking cockymunculi? It's
I feel like it'd be good for afters though, because I reckon that homunculus can play poker like a motherfucker.
Can his little homunculus? Can his homunculus look after the kid backpack? Is that like a thing? Like you give him $20, go have fun, and you go off to like a motel or something.
It's got it right, you know. It's like,
Yeah. Why else would Fabius have him?
Oh fuck! What is it? It's like, you know that one scene from Aqua Teen Hunger Force where it's like, "Here's $10. Go watch a movie." Movies are $15. Okay, here's 15. But what if I want to buy popped corn?
oh no! What are we saying? I'm still putting him way at the bottom. I think above Typhus, but
I think he won't change my ways. That's where he sits for me.
Yeah, I think won't change my ways is fair. Unless the little guy gets involved.
Look, to be real, I am kind of curious. I wouldn't like it though.
But the 3-man cuddle session afterwards would be quite interesting.
It's that fucking study, right, where they put people in a room alone with like a button that the label says will shock you, and they see how many people press the button. I want to press the button. I'm curious.
Okay, all right. What are you saying, Croc? What's your verdict?
I'd put him chaos undecided. I feel like, you know, the old man stuff's bad, but like he knows the techniques. He's probably got the chemicals for it, you know. I mean, you need a facelift, rocket pair of Astartes grade tits, you know, like easy guy.
Astartes grade tits.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Would you kiss him for like an enhancement surgery? Is it worth it?
Kissing Fabius Bile for that top surgery is a fucking insane move.
That's crazy. That's okay. I actually that's a great argument. I gotta put him in Chaos Undecided now. That's like I wouldn't choose him,
he
but
knows the techniques.
I wouldn't. Yeah, he trained under the homunculi.
God, somebody save me from this.
Somebody say
So like, there's enough variables going around. I reckon Chaos Undecided's the safe bet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess it like there's an element of it depends on which Fabius you get as well. You know.
So, Aaron,
Yeah,
just imagine the growth hormones he could give you.
I mean, like if we're talking like Eliphas got fucked up by that fucking space marine mold. I mean, how fucked up is Fabius Bile gonna be after like a couple of rejuvenating treatments?
Not as bad. He's the clone
as
lord.
bad.
Like he's the guy. You know.
He's the guy.
Where's the guy?
But when
Eliphas
Abaddon
was
needed to
rebuilt.
clone Eliphas, he probably got Fabius to do it.
Oh,
Considering all the Fabius clones are considered identical, like they're just the same guy, I don't think there's going to be a difference. I don't think batch number matters.
Maybe he
They're
could
all-
clone
they're all the
himself
same
some good
quality.
lips.
Yeah, actually, to be fair, he's got a cloak made of skin. Like he's probably got a pair of lips he can put on. You know.
I'm imagining like a shitty prosthetic pair of fucking lips that are like those shitty vampire teeth you put in at Halloween.
They make him speak with a lisp. So, what do you want doing?
are you looking for a top surgery?
That'll cost you 2 kisses.
Kiss me, fat boy.
No. Okay, where does he go? I think he's somewhere in Won't Change My Ways, right? Or
If we're averaging out our opinions, yeah.
I commit to Chaos Undecided. I think he's got to be further up than Moon Change My Ways.
I mean, I'm putting him in Will Make Nurgle Proud, so it's 2 for
Yeah, it evens.
Undecided.
That's even.
I think
He's a wild card.
I think that makes him high. Won't Change My Ways, which is okay.
Who's this
All
schmuck
right.
now?
Oh, this next schmuck, Mr. Handsome down here. That's Azek Ariman, the greatest sorcerer the Thousand Suns has ever produced. And
He doesn't look like that anymore. He does not look like that anymore.
He looks like whatever he wants, or he's like a black hole, essentially.
Yeah.
It's like...
I feel like you'd assume he would take on the old appearance for the purposes of this, because I feel the black hole face is kind of counterintuitive. So, like, if it's the old face, oh, mama, he's gone to the top. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
yeah.
If you
Like-
go into his mind palace, then you can kiss handsome him.
Like, you get a like a little bit of tongue will slip through, and you'll see fucking diverging timelines.
You know, from what I'm hearing, it's either tongue or no tongue, and it's a hard maybe. So it already sounds like a Chaos Undecided, like quite fucking literally.
No, but listen here.
Uh-huh.
He is the master of precognition. And I'm saying, in my opinion, that is 100% going to come in handy here. Dude can tell what you will do before you know it yourself.
If he has a tongue.
He can though. Like he's a sorcerer. He can change his face. You know, you've got the big nipple studs, pretty Egyptian face.
The
guy knows what's going on.
We can't forget.
Like-
I forgot about the nipple studs. That's a bonus, honestly.
Oh, and he's got a hoverboard.
Yeah. He's like the fucking
realistically speaking.
he's like a silver surfer with nipple studs. It's like yeah.
Don't forget,
Who you-
he's well read. He can hold a conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
If he knows
After
the
you
future,
stop kissing,
who are you to
smooching.
deny fate? You know.
Exactly. Yeah. I think I want to put him in skillful slobbing
I could see
I'll put
that.
at the
him
very
Avatar.
least. Avatar. Oh,
I don't know.
He can make his face into whatever you need. On that alone, that puts him above Abaddon. You know.
Well, not really, because he's not a biomancer, right? He's very, very powerful, but he's not really in control of his own body anymore. There's a really interesting little excerpt in it's in one of the Iskandar Kion novels. I think it's Talon of Horus, where he discusses how whatever Araman thinks is there is definitely not. Because Iskander knows that he thinks he's uncorrupted, but he is not. There is nothing human underneath that armor. So you gotta be aware, this is a monster fucker pick. Which, frankly, you know. But I think the best kiss you can get out of him is in his mind palace. The only problem is that he's not all there, because most of his mind is literally not in his head anymore. It's out there.
It's out there. He's spaced out.
Look, I don't want to spoil the Araman novels for anyone that hasn't read them, but there's some really interesting shit going on there. Not something I want to get emotionally involved in.
Oh.
So
now, you see, Zarek, I play Warframe, so playing the Monster Fucker card has made me double down.
That's fair.
What's that one Warframe called? You know which one?
That does not narrow it down.
Okay. I was thinking of the caked up one.
Do you want the Warframe, the pregnancy frame, or like where are we going from here? Do you want the guy? Do you want the one where it was modeled after a guy's crush, and it's the one that's all whips and chains?
I mean, interesting pick, yes.
Look, can I just say, if you died having made out with Araman, you might. Oh no, I can't say that without spoiling. Chat, if you've read the Araman novels and you got emotionally involved with Araman, you know what happens when you die. So,
oh no!
Just for the listeners, you get to know about that. They know what I'm talking about.
But how does this translate into his skills as a kisser?
He's, in theory, great. I think in his imagination, he's the best kisser ever. And you can literally go in and make out with him there. So that has to put him pretty high. I say coronate passion.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really not convinced by this guy, man. I still stand by undecided. He's I don't know.
But he can. But he can. Okay, imagine this. You can go into a simulation of reality where anything is possible. I mean, okay, maybe that would actually put him in an avatar of perfection. Maybe that's not a fair
but it's not real. That's the thing.
No, it's not real. It's true.
Yeah,
so it's great, but it's not real.
Actual dream level bullshit trying to pull out of me here, man. I'm talking about the cold hard reality and the grim darkness of it is that man can't kiss for shit.
You ever tried to make out with a vacuum cleaner? That's what it's like to kiss a black hole face.
Look, all I'm saying is there is a chance that when you pull off that helmet, the old Arazik is under there, and that chance keeps him right at the top because he is a pretty boy. And if there's anything left of that fucking olive-skimmed space Egyptian, curtains. But if you gamble wrong and get black hole, oy vey.
That sounds like chaos undecided.
Yeah,
in the middle.
He can't be
50-50.
Avatar. Because he's not perfect. He's not the perfect kiss.
But he could be.
Or he could be deaf.
He could be. So you ought to go high, but not perfect.
Let's not go high.
Well, could be death. Kind of goes for a lot of these people. I mean, especially as we get further down the line.
Look,
is
making out with Araman in the perfection dream not just like VR chat dating?
Yeah,
I want you to use that as a frame to
Avatar
consider.
perfection.
I want you to consider through that lens to help make your decision here.
Unfortunately, Zach, I have phantom pain. Keep him at the top. I have phantom pain.
You know what? I'm ready to die for this. I'm gonna I'm gonna go with Avatar Perfection here.
No way.
Undecided. My vote has not been swayed.
I'm
Okay.
gonna Coronate Passion.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I think that will put him. That will even him out to Coronate Passion. Then is he?
He's
Does he
by
pass
votes alone,
Abaddon?
that's 2 for Perfection,
But,
which puts him above Abaddon.
I think you're right.
No, but there is one undecided, so they're probably the same.
No, but it's 1 for Cornate, 2 for Avatar, 1 for Undecided. Abaddon was...
Oh, one for corner. Okay,
Mhm.
enough.
Mhm.
Yeah. I didn't hear that one.
I agree.
That's I'm happy with this. Right. Moving on to Constantinus, the Liberator, formerly of the Sons of Guilliman Fourth Company. This is so. By the time he died, he was actually, I guess, more of a renegade. But this is a guy who still managed to wrestle multiple Chaos Warbands into submission. And, well, Zarek, you have a bit more to say to him, as I understand.
I do. What was that? He took over one of my favorite planets
don't know.
in the fucking galaxy, and that is Nova Terra.
Mhm.
However, I'm pissed at him for fucking renaming it to Constantinum. fucking egoist. So Nova Terra, if you don't know, was a seat of a renegade empire that split off from the Imperium for about 1,000 years in M35. And I exclusively play with the M35 rule set. Okay, that's the only game I play anymore. So man is playing my game. So he's kind of up there in my book. But I gotta be real, he's kind of crap. He cannot listen to a single dissenting opinion. People were like, bro, you killed the people that we like. I'll kill you too.
Man also seemingly has a big ego problem. I mean, as you said, he renamed he renamed the planet after himself. That's like as a red flag if I've ever seen one, you know?
Absolutely.
But he is
this
very
guy's going to be
capable.
looking in the mirror the whole time, you know? Like, you're going to be a trophy partner. It's not going to be good. And like it's not even like, wow, I'm kissing this guy that's super powerful. You're kissing like the fucking general manager as far as tyrants go, you know?
I think it's right. He doesn't have to be a good kisser. You do.
I mean, counterpoint. I think he has the skills. I think he has a drive. He's just very, very egocentric, you know. He's got issues and he doesn't like listening to people. So, you know, after a hard day of work, of like killing people who disagrees with him, you know, he comes back home and he's just like, he's gonna, I think there's gonna be like some fiery, passionately kissing when he gets back, you know?
Are we convinced, chat?
I'm going to be honest, the guy died to the Officio Assassinorum. He has no swag. Get him out of here.
This is true. Yeah.
But how does that affect his kissing skills? Come on now.
Because he's getting outshone because the Officio Assassinorum's here, and the Officio Assassinorum's really fucking cool. So he is the bad guy in a fucking heist movie, but the heist is killing him.
Ergo, they fuck, he does not.
This guy didn't even turn for chaotical reasons. He did his job and was annoyed at the response. And we're straight to chaos. No commitment, no nothing. No swag. No bitches. One execution around to the skull. Get him out of here. Won't change my ways. Below old man.
Damn. Okay. Zarek?
I stand with Croc. That all made perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Well, I was gonna say skillful slobbing, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty outvoted on that one. Oh, damn. Tough crowd. No.
Tough crap.
No love for the bad boys here. I see.
Well, we'll get to them.
That
we
wasn't a bad
are.
boy, that was a sad boy, man.
Well, that's true. And we are going to the real bad boy here. This is Huron Blackheart, former chapter master of the Astral Claws. I mean, gold
Do you guys
driven,
remember?
fiery temper, space pirate.
Mhm.
Do you guys remember how we put the White Scars chapter master in the first video? This is our White Scar. To even get the guy lucid enough to kiss, do they have to pump him full of stimulants? You know?
No, he is not the white scar of this fucking tier list.
He
I mean,
is.
he is.
He's a mannequin
No.
unless you fucking turn him on, you know?
He's like on life support most of the time, and he's gonna have gross old man breath because he's just eating hospital food and gruel and shit.
No,
He's going to be sticky. He's going to be sweaty. Stank
you'll
real bad.
You'll get rough. You'll get adventure. You'll get passion. I
Look,
mean,
Try
And
to
then
remember.
you'll make it to Huron Blackheart's bedchamber, you know? Like, get it from the rest of the Astral Claws.
Just remember, he doesn't have much skin left. Now, personally, I don't mind, but it tends to be a thing for most people.
Like, no
I mean,
lips, all teeth.
no, I mean, he's got lips. I think he's got lips, right?
Not
Has
much.
He took a melter. Like,
He's got
I feel the
some.
lips would be one of the first things to go.
He has more than someone else on this list. I'll get to that person.
Dong.
The fucking war gong.
I didn't even move. I don't know what they could be, man. I'm so dumbfounded at what that sound is. I don't hear it.
Of course you don't. It's not your microphone. It's your microphone. Okay.
I was finding a picture to like try and prove my point, and the best picture I find is this one, which really doesn't sell him all that well.
Mhm.
Is it the one where it's a big fiery hand? Oh, no, I mean, look at that, man. It's
Like,
like, it's how
yeah.
white people look at you when you lose the marbles, you know? I fucking have that image somewhere. Give me a sec.
So,
like that's the type of guy you want to kiss as much as you want to kiss your granddad. Like, that's not a good fucking vibe.
Well, you know,
look, in his favor, he's very dominant, and he is a genuinely self-made man.
yeah,
That's all I can say.
Exactly. yeah.
When he's lucid.
Yes, when he's lucid.
Big emphasis on when.
Well, okay, let's be real here. Most of the people in this list have moments where they aren't lucid. All right, I think it's a common theme for most Chaos
But-
Lords.
Yeah, but he has
Yes.
moments where he
Those-
is.
Those are moments where they aren't lucid. He has moments when he is lucid.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is having a little grandpappy nap most of the time, you know?
Well, maybe it's a gold digger situation then. You know, maybe I'm just in it for the long run. You know?
Well, see, that's worse, right? Because he has the people around him fight for his love.
It's a whole lot of effort for not a lot of output, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I see your points.
He sees gold diggers coming. Literally, in one of his novels that got written, like post 8th edition, he literally sees one of his captains is trying to like gold digger steal his whole fucking empire, and just has him killed, like by sending him to the front of a void battle.
Well, what's that quote? He said something to Honsu. It's like, as soon as you're like, as soon as you your friends or something, your champions are no longer used to you, just kill them. Just like, But I mean, I think that's something I think puts him higher on the list for me. You know, he's got that temper. He's got that you know, fiery spark in him. danger.
How much danger?
Well, I mean, they're
too much, probably.
all of these are Chaos Lords. We got danger all around. All right, it's.
I mean, they are akin to kissing like crackheads, but like the really bad type of crackheads. It's not good. The ones that you think have actual powers, not the ones who think have powers.
Look, I think he is. He's probably also in Won't Change My Ways.
Damn.
I'm putting him above Typhus.
Wow. Okay.
I'm inclined
It's like
to go
sneaking into
Noble
hospital
Proud,
to catch a car crash victim, you know?
Holy shit! All right. I mean, I want to put him in Coronate Passion. So, like, where does this?
2 Noble Prouds, 1 Won't Change My Ways, 1 Noble Passion. Probably right at the arse end of Won't Change My Ways.
I suppose, yeah.
He can go before Constantinus.
Can he?
Yes,
he's
he
an
can
Ultramarine,
absolutely.
you know?
Actually, I want to put him right above Fabulous Bill. I think that's more fair, to be honest.
That's agreeable, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but I think I've been outvoted.
To be fair, he does have a cool dog.
Fabius Bile has his cuck son, and fucking Huron has his cool dog. You know, it's
The two don't compare.
Right. Moving on then to one of Zarek's personal additions to the list, Lord Invocatus. Do you want to give us an overview of the Horsemen of the Apocalypse?
Yeah, so this guy has next to no lore because he is a model first, character second, which is fine. He is essentially leader of the half of the World Eaters that aren't like constantly chasing their dad.
Oh,
So
it's
he
one of
does-
the Juggernaut, right?
Yes, so he doesn't have daddy issues compared to his brothers, which is great. That's like a massive step up from like everyone else. Now here's the thing. If you look at his model, this guy wears crop top power armor.
Yes.
I shit you not, he's got his tummy exposed.
That was going to be my point.
Well, it's his main selling point. So this guy is definitely a fuck boy, and he also has a cute dog. The only major downside I see for him is the nails. We don't know how old he is, so they might not have gotten quite that bad just yet.
I don't think it's a Lord Invocatus isn't like a singular person; it's a title, isn't it?
The one right now is a guy. As far as I know, he is this one guy, and he is the leader of an entire like half of the World Eater's philosophy, which is a very loose term for what it is. Like, so in 9th edition when he came out, you couldn't actually run him in the same army as Angron, because he and Angron are sort of diametrically opposed within the World Eaters.
Interesting.
That's quite the choice to make. The Red Angel or Guy on Horse.
Ironic, the guy on horse I think was super fucking busted.
I mean,
Look.
if he has the balls to stand up to Angron, and he has a cool horse, I'm ready to put him pretty far up on the list, to be honest. I mean, like, he can swoop me up on his big monster horse and just hold me between his big meaty arms and, like, kiss me passionately on the neck or something. I think that's like that's pretty romantical in a very coronate way.
To add to that, he's got a crop top on. He's a country boy. He's big into his farming. He's got his big horse. And like, who's to say the nails are a bad thing in this context? Do you like it a little bit rough, a little aggressive? Like, come on now, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, his steed can fly.
The fuck?
If you didn't know. So, in 9th edition, it had the fly keyword because it can literally run on the air through a road of fire. So
Holy shit.
he can show you the world. He can show you its splendor.
This is a fucking
To
deep
be fair,
cut.
actually, as well.
Has anyone-
This guy's blessed to arrive onto the battlefield through skies of fire. You know, it's kind of metal.
This is a deep cut and a half. Does anyone know the film The Last Unicorn?
Yeah.
Gives me vibes of the fucking bull from that dude. Nothing can do that.
Holy shit. I mean, fuck, this guy sounds like he's just like fucks, honestly. He's just
Sounds like he's very fiery at heart. Romantic,
Yeah.
you know.
He doesn't know what's going
coronate
on.
passion, perhaps.
Yeah, I think Coronate Passion. He's not got much going on up there. But aside from that, it's a pretty damn good choice.
Above or below Baba Booey, then?
Above. I think if it's a full house on Coronate Passion, he's top of the list. On that one.
Yeah, he's got it,
he's top on the list. Holy shit. Move over fucking Azek Araman. Fucking no. There we go.
He didn't wanna. He was trying to mind control you.
When you put the images for Araman and Abaddon next to each other, it looks like Araman just has a really big collar.
It does. It also looks like the sort of. I'm sorry, I've already depicted you as the soy screaming in rage, Abaddon, and me as the stoic Shad as a
Mooch, can you get that as the thumbnail for this video? Please.
Sure, yes. Okay. Actually, I will see if I have time. That's I've got a lot of shit to do this week, but that's very good. That's very good. Oh, all right. Well, fucking, that's our first. We're all in agreement. Damn. Okay.
Actually, well, what do we think about maybe pushing him into Avatar then? You know,
That's true. We don't have many people left.
No, he doesn't deserve it that much. He's
No.
good. He's all that good.
I think
I know who
if we
my
don't
shoe
find
in for
anyone
Avatar
else,
is.
if we can't agree on anyone else, he has to be. You know.
like
We can talk about it at the end. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just pick for everyone.
Exactly. Yeah. If we find some more time, if we feel like we need to shuffle some things around, exactly. All right. Well, moving on then to Iskander Kaon, Lord Vigilator, third of the Ezekarion, boy toy twink extraordinaire of the Black Legion, according to some parts of the fandom. What are our thoughts?
I think Vesemir is right on this one. This is all the pros of good old Azek Araman. None of the downsides. This guy's lucid. Only problem, you'll have a shot of Magnus playing backseat driver.
Well, one good thing I can say about this guy, he gets on really well with actual people. This is a thing we have for him.
That's true.
He can.
Which one is this? Sorry, I zoned out for a second.
Iskander Kaon.
Who?
Yeah, that's how you know Aaron doesn't read.
Boy toy twink of the Black Legion.
He's the Tisan sorcerer that managed to like get fucking Magnus to step down somehow.
Okay, yes, it's just.
I can't remember specifically what he did, but like
He has beef with Azek Araman and has traveled through time a couple of times. It's like, it's a weird one.
Okay.
He's actually quite a tender person. I think he has the most like emotionally rich internal life of anyone that's a space marine. Genuinely, like this is genuinely a man that could be loved and reciprocated.
Huh.
and he got lots of wizard spells. Like,
Yes.
who's to say what's in
However,
it?
there is a real downside. It's that his Dark Eldar girlfriend might try to kill you.
Excuse me? He has a Dark Eldar girlfriend?
Her name is Nefertari. She has a pair of wings.
Uh-huh.
She loves to torture the crew of the ship and needs fed all the time.
What type of bullshit OC couple is this, man?
Genuinely, sometimes as much as I love Iskandar Kion, I think he's a great character. He often reads as this is my self insert OC don't steal. And by the way, this Dark Eldar girl is my girlfriend self insert. It reads like that sometimes, but he's kind of good. He's kind of a good character.
Is it actually like in canon his girlfriend, or
No,
like are they?
It's clear that they have. Well, I'll tell you this much: they have a literal soul bond. So
Okay.
you are competing.
I see.
Like they've got the soul bond as well, so she'll know when you're trying to kiss him.
Oh boy,
Maybe, probably not. It's not that I can't say without spoiling something, which is the problem. But suffice to say,
that sounds like something that needs to be spoiled for the sake of scientific discussion.
She doesn't. Oh, she might though. I don't know. Is my answer. I don't know if she'd know. She might.
That's the worst spoiler ever. Sorry, what the fuck?
What are you fucking saying?
Don't make me sit down and Google this, because I will. You can't allude to it like this and then not.
This guy sounds like a fucking loser.
I think there is some psychic feedback. So
what you're saying is when you kiss him, you also kiss her.
Possibly. Is this our pitch for a threesome?
Huh.
Does it technically count? Is she not in like the psychic soul bond cock chair?
It depends how considerate you are.
Have you got to say hi to her before you?
Why do you say that like you fucking know when you very much so don't fucking know? Wait a fucking minute.
But you're gonna get her permission, is what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
It's a fucking wife's boyfriend. Belt. Yeah, fucking right, dude.
We're actually in fucking wife's boyfriend territory. She gets to go play on the fucking PlayStation while you and Iskander get down to business. Except, like, the PlayStation is just a fucking box made of people that groans.
Real.
This sounds like a fucking shithole relationship, man. Get them in Nurgle proud.
No, he can't be anywhere near that. Right.
This is some fuck-ass interspecies psychic-based polycule shenanigans, dude. I will fucking none of it.
Dude, that sounds great. That's the best pitch we've had all day.
How does that affect the kissing? Remember, it's all about the kissing.
It doesn't. Not in the slightest. It's a pure conjecture.
I think.
Because as far as I know, if I recall correctly, this trilogy didn't get finished.
Of course it didn't.
We're finishing it right the fuck now.
We're finishing it now. It ends. I make out with Nefertari and Kion. It's great. Actually, yeah. So I should probably drop the thing that is like the first thing that happens in the books. He surrenders himself to Imperial authorities and is interrogated in a cell.
Yeah. He tries to warn them about the 13th.
I was right.
He tries to warn them about tries and tries. He tells them about the 13th Black Crusade, but he's like, it won't matter.
I'm telling you how they're going to do it. And when.
Yeah.
Which is now, by the way.
Now, by the way.
Why would they do something, and then they just keep listening to him?
I feel it's a 2-for-1 deal. You know, he'll have a bit of the Prosperin looks. He might not be no prime Azure Garaman, but like, you know, he's up there at least.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I kind of put him in Avatar. Of all the people on this list, he's the one person I think I could genuinely kiss and get away with it.
No, at that point, is this a skillful slobbing then? If we're talking about him specifically being an alright guy that doesn't have any major upsides or downsides, surely he'd be like.
No, hang on. Doesn't he have a shot of Magnus though?
I don't know. Not as far as I'm aware. He might
He
do.
is time traveling. That does sound like Magnus shenanigans.
He either has a shard of Magnus or has like dog walked a shard of Magnus. It's either or.
To be fair, a lot of Thousand Sons have dog walked a shard of Magnus. This is like a regular occurrence.
Yeah, but it's better than not dog walking a shard of Magnus.
What a fucking wild sentence.
Look, I'm just saying.
I feel like
from what I know,
I could put him below Abaddon.
Look, yeah, I vote Avatar for this guy.
Avatar.
I'm sort of conflicted here. I'm like, on the one hand, we've talked a lot about what would like make him make this a really interesting kissing sesh. But like we haven't talked all that much about what his skills are actually. And now you did say he's a very human marine, which I think goes a long way here.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, I forgot. He also has his fucking demon familiar cat.
He's got a kitty cat.
He does have a cat. There's a cat.
So, is that the weird son in this scenario?
Well, yes and no. I'm trying to remember as much as I can. I think she went away. I forget what happens with her. Demon cat. There is a demon cat that is around somewhere.
What does this have to do with the fucking makeout session?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just want that on the record.
Well, okay.
Also, I looked it up. He doesn't have a shard of Magnus, but he brought Magnus the Red to his knees.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Now, if I recall correctly, we don't know how he did this. Like, it just gets referred to, right? If I remember correctly. I read these books a long time ago now.
It's, I don't know. It doesn't go into details what I'm looking at right here.
Yeah, but, yeah. So as far as I understand, that's, like, what he's known for, and everyone talks about him in hushed tones. Because he's the super cool OC.
He's the head wizard of the Thousand Sons. He's a relatable guy. Dark Eldar polycule thing going on, Something. He is a Thousand Son. He's got the wizard powers. I feel like you get all the mind palace bonuses as well. Should you choose?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really see any downsides. I think I'd probably put this guy above Araman.
I think so too.
He's just better Araman.
All right,
like,
yeah.
If it was prime Araman, no way. But not. So it isn't.
But, yeah. Araman is too much of a wild card in this scenario. Iskander Kayon, he's a bit more secure.
The safer choice.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean he's any good.
Well, like it kind of comes with the fact that he's a reasonable guy. He's got the skills, and he's Black Legion.
And he's got a girl. He's also actually got a girlfriend, which I think speaks a lot for his kissing skills.
Like he'll just be good at it,
That's true. Yeah. I'm ready to put him above Araman. And Aaron, where did you want to put him?
Let's go skillful. I'm not sold 100%, but it seems alright.
All right. We got 3-4 above Araman, which I think puts him still above Araman. So, okay, all right. We still got no skillful slobbing and no avatars of perfection. This is going to be interesting. But we have a couple. We have 6 fellers left, so we got time. And with that, we are moving on to
Oh God.
Honsu, the half-breed, warsmith of the Iron Warriors, creator of the you know what. What are our thoughts?
Pregnancy fetish autist, get him in fucking Nurgle, mate.
He's got too many red
Yeah.
flags. He is nothing but red flags.
There's no redeeming features here. Like, the only thing that keeps him above Typhus is the fact that you can kiss him.
Yeah.
But, like, you know,
I'd put him below
it'll be like,
Typhus, mate. I'd rather kiss the Typhus helmet than fucking Honzu.
Look, at least
you'll be
at
going
least
at
when
it
you
like you're trying to chew through a brick wall, and then you'll be like, I made a demon Kalaba. I put you in to become an Astartes.
he's in a weird parity, right, with Fabius Bile, where they both look at you like a piece of meat, but at least Fabius Bile looks at you like a pretty piece of meat.
Yeah.
Fabius Bile looks at you at how he can improve you. Honsu wants to put you in the thing, you know,
in the thing.
or in a worst case scenario, who wants to turn you into the thing? You know, it's like no,
This guy
get him out.
this guy has not earned a kiss. Genuinely,
No.
he goes down there because he
No,
hasn't
yeah.
earned one ever.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, clearly he's how do I say this? He's willing to think outside the box.
The problem is he should be thinking inside the box.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. And I actually wrote down a quote here for him because I think this spoke loads about his character and probably as well about his kissing skills. And that is, that's what you don't understand about me, Venice. I don't care. I do what I want because it is who I am. Anything else is a lie, and if there is one thing I can say of myself, is that I will never compromise who I am. Not for the power of the warp, not for my car, and certainly not for you. When death is a heartbeat away, I am truly alive. That's the only way I know how to live. What else is there? This guy does not care about kissing.
He's a fucking Reddit moderator. This is how I picture myself. Huh? As a chill monkey guy.
Croc, he's you.
look. So he's constantly called half-breed. You know that does nothing but give this guy a fucking inferiority complex where he has to constantly prove that he's better than you. That's gonna be awful.
Or a hate boner in worst cases, you know, it's just like... Yeah, I'm ready to put him at the very bottom. Is he worse than
Yes.
Typhus, though?
He's not worse
Yes,
than
he is.
Typhus.
I mean, like, okay.
From a pure moral standpoint, yes, he is.
I think,
Morally, yeah.
I think genuinely he's below Typhus because at least Typhus, I think, like he has an interest in kissing, but Honsu doesn't, and so. God,
But
maybe he's worse than Typhus.
purely on a kissing skill level, you cannot kiss Typhus. You can kiss
Yeah.
Honsu. There's your distinction. He goes above, not below.
I
We
think
agreed at the start Typhus is the bottom. We cannot go back on that because Typhus
he
is the bottom.
has to go above Typhus. There's no way. Trying to kiss Typhus, your flesh will fall off your bones. That's how bad his aura is.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I see the point. I see the vision.
Also, as Mortarion commanded his legion, they must never wash their armor.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, you have that, or the guy who makes the monculabers.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect his ability to kiss. That just makes him
No.
weirder.
Yeah, you don't die trying to kiss him.
Yeah.
It's kind of an important part of that.
Fair. I'll
They
accept it.
don't feel good, but it's the way it has to be. We are consummate professionals after all.
Ladies,
Now, for the
No.
next one,
Yeah.
Solomon Akura, the Harrow Master.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. The Harrow Master of the Alpha Legion knows how to fucking kiss, okay?
What's your sources?
My source is he's already kissed you. You don't even realize it, pal.
See that lipstick?
will-
That's
will-
his.
He will kiss you in the most beautiful places so that you will only feel pain when you go to them. He knows how to fucking ruin you, and you'll come back begging for more, okay? He knows all the techniques.
So I have to say,
And-
he's actually handsome. Like, actually.
Yeah.
Demonic metallic snake arm. I mean, yeah, what those snakes do.
What them snakes do?
Oh shit, yeah, his arm can turn into a bunch of snakes. Fuck, I forgot about that.
This guy he is dripped down to the socks with a fucking mirror reflective armor, has a stolen relic bolter, sick ass demonic arm, and might I just remind you, he has the spear of his Primarch.
Well, he has the blades, not the staff.
But yeah, but potato, dude. You know, it's a spear made of mostly the bits of the Primarch staff.
And he can speak to people. He has a
That's true.
companion who's a psyker, and she just follows him around everywhere.
They have good banter. You know, they're good friends. He's chill.
I
And
have
again-
seen shit part of them, and it wasn't unpleasant.
Those Alpha Legion infiltrator techniques. Oh,
It-
mama.
It's sort of got a James Bond feel to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, you're right. Like, his only downside is that he can be kind of two-faced to get what he wants, but that comes part and parcel with being an Alpha Legionnaire.
But it's like, but that's not going to change the quality of the kissing, is what I'm thinking.
No.
Well, my thought is he like the Alpha Legion have got to have a full section on kissing people, you know? Like I can't help but feel trying to romanticize your way into like the good graces of a governor or something has got to be one of the easiest ways to do it. You know, and like
That's true.
the Primarch does look like a certain prolific male adult actor. You know,
That's a good point. That's a good
Well,
point.
also, if muscles are your thing, the Alpha Legion are notoriously the tallest legion.
Are they?
They were, so
Yes.
that, and their Primarchs were the shortest Primarchs, so that they were just about exactly the same size. That's why they have the I am Alfarius thing. It's not just some regular Marine the size of a pipsqueak going around saying, I'm Alfarius. Yeah, mate, sure you are. No, it's they are all the same size as their Primarchs. Well,
might I
mostly.
also remind you, this guy has his own personal Space Hulk.
Mhm.
Damn.
With Tau cannons on it.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
So,
I don't know how
Solomon
that affects
Akura,
his kissing skills, but you know,
he's
if
cool.
he-
You know,
if he holds me tenderly on the bridge of his Space Hulk, fires off a couple of shots from his Tau guns, and kisses me passionately on the neck, and you know, I mean, yeah, you know, whatever. I don't care if I'm being used.
Look, let me seal the deal for you. He knows how to make you talk. And oh boy, will you talk? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, loud.
Oh, I think this guy goes in Avatar Perfection, and I will be taking no notes. Thank you very much.
Damn.
Yeah, I can't deny.
Avatar of Perfection. Shit. Okay. Aaron, what do you say?
He's good. Damn, he's good.
Don't be jealous. Just kiss him.
There's no downsides. There's only bonuses. Like he knows what he's doing.
Something lucid moments comes into mind, but that's everyone
No.
else's.
No, he's
I
like
know.
abjectly not that corrupted.
He as far as Chaos Astartes go, he's quite young as well.
Wow. Oh no! See, now you ruined it. There it goes. There it goes.
Well, no, he's still over 100 years old, but like
Oh, okay.
He's new
We're
blood.
safe. We're safe. Okay.
he's got skin in the game, fresh ideas.
So like you can talk about a TV show and he will probably get the reference because he's not a fucking octogenarian.
What's everyone else saying?
Avatar
Oh,
Perfection.
We got 2 for Avatar of Perfection right now.
And a third to seal the deal.
Well, compare him to the others, right, that we have in Cornate Passion at the minute. Do you think he sits above them?
Yes, I do. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. I have no objections to this. It's a 4 out of 4 Avatar of Perfection, Mr. Solomon Akura. Yeah. Okay.
Great book, by the way.
Now
For the
Ultra
listeners
reveals
at home,
my work.
read Harrowmaster. It's your homework for this after this podcast.
Everyone go read it. It's a great book. Mike Brooks doesn't
Jared
miss.
will actually go and do that.
It's a good book. You'll be all the better for it.
And now we move on to
Is this Felfius?
no,
No.
this is Lucius the Eternal.
Oh, okay.
Champion.
Harris
Now-
only
Oh,
knows
shit.
one faction. That's it. He just knows all the Death Guard models.
On the opposite end of the spectrum now.
They look the same.
Let me just say right now, even if you might suck as a swordsman, I think that tongue makes up for all of that.
I was looking at
I
that.
mean,
Don't
that
forget his
thing
whip, which is also
is
tentacles.
Ooh.
Yeah, actually, it will be like a whip of ecstasy or some weird shit like that, won't it? Oh, no, actually, no, I think it's specifically called the Whip of Torment. Hold on.
Do you want me- I can check my codex.
That said, this guy ain't got no fucking lips.
Yeah, yeah.
This
No,
guy
I've got, that's in
is
my notes, right?
all teeth.
So I have in his cons, creepy old guy vibes, lipless bitch.
Right, but last minute entries, we got to add my boy Felfius.
Filthius, is that his name?
Felfius. I thought he was on the list already.
I was hesitant to add more Nurgle fellers because I was gonna be like, every one of them is just gonna melt your face off.
How many fucking corn boys do we have on here?
They don't melt your face off, though.
Exactly.
No, they rip your face off.
Yeah, but like you can get a kiss in, you know? Now, look, unfortunately, in the case of Lucius, it is both what that tongue do and it's, only what that tongue do.
Yeah. This guy.
No lips, ugly as fuck, arrogant. He thinks he's the best swordsman in the Emperor's Children, you know? Like, he does not care for you.
No.
There will be no passion. He won't just be looking in the mirror. He'll actually shove you out the way so he can look in the mirror, you know?
Honestly. Yeah.
And, like, you've got the armor of souls staring at you at the same time.
Yeah, you
that's a
gotta
bad one.
deal with
You got the
with
cuck armor.
the cock armor. I was gonna say.
Oh my god! And like there's like 100 guys in there. It doesn't matter what side
God.
you're on; they're all always going to be looking at you.
Like, looking at the pictures of Felthius, I think I'd take Felthius, to be honest, even if I would melt. At least he's
That
got a
guy
winning
look-
smile, you know?
He's got a winning smile. He doesn't have the Lucius creep smile. Filthius at least looks like genuinely happy. He's having a good time. No, I don't have much nice things to say about Lucius. I think he sucks as a swordsman. He's got a wicked tongue that probably does some crazy fucking acrobatic shit, but you know, it's not enough to save him.
Yeah, I just checked his. I checked his fucking whip. Lash of Torment. This whip rides with
Yeah.
a sentience of its own, ensnaring Lucius' enemies before flaying their flesh from their bones.
Hey.
It's also a
it's the bad
symbiote with
tentacles.
him. So it's like an extra cuck that will try to kill you that is stuck to his body.
Danger cuck.
Well, no, we call that the cold unit.
It's spicy bad dragon is what it is.
Okay. The question is, though, does the tongue put him above or below Hansu?
I think, from like a moral standpoint, he has to be above Hansu.
No, arguably, actually, no.
There's some skill involved.
This guy.
There is skill involved here. He's got a great skill, but nothing to make it pleasant or worthwhile.
Oh,
I don't know,
that's a
man.
tough one.
It comes down to lips with normal tongue or no lips with long tongue. What's your preference?
The tongue will be doing work.
If you can decapitate him and then you can make out with him before you turn into him, like there you
Well, hang
go.
on. If you theoretically, like, if you get him a pretty enough body for him to inhabit when, like, the body kills him, maybe he'll get lips.
Oh shit! True.
This is a fucking continuity I don't want to fucking look into because you'll be here all night.
Listen. the best scenario in which you kiss Lucius is like acceptable. The best scenario in which you kiss Hansu, still not acceptable.
Yeah, it's still fucking Hansu. Yeah, true. Yeah. Put him in front of Hansu.
There's at least the added bonus of if you get someone that's nice and you get them to do it, you got like a brief moment where you're technically kissing Lucius. But like the curse hasn't taken full root yet, you know?
Yeah. That ain't gonna save this boy. He's firmly at the top, yes, but of will make Nurgle proud. Top of the bottom. Congratulations.
That he is both top and bottom. Excellent.
Excellent. Right, so moving on to our next contestant. This is Svein Wolfbad, leader of the Blood Wolves. And I may hate his name, but maybe, just maybe, he can make up for that in his kissing skills. What do we all think?
Space Wolf rules, this guy stinks.
Who is this fucking guy?
He is a former space wolf who fell to corn.
Oh, get this guy in fucking Nurgle proud, man. God.
Top of the category, but like, yeah. He's got beer breath. He's going to be all sticky and gross. Like, it's going to be barbaric and not in a good way.
He did also get beaten in his one mention.
If he's gone to chaos, he's definitely lost his fucking like good bathing rituals, man. Fuck.
No. Listen here. I think space wolves are continuously pretty high up on our saucy lists, and for good reason.
What list are you looking at, mate?
When has space wolves not been high up on our kissing and our fucking bonking fucking tier list?
If memory recalls, we put Lehman Russ very low because it was just mindless.
Did we?
And whatever the fuck Santa Man of his wolves got put down low because the beard got in the way.
Yeah, he wasn't super high. He wasn't at the bottom.
This is same diff.
This is the Stars Anonymous. We put Space Wolves at the fucking bottom, mate.
I'm trying to change my ways here. I'm trying not to be a Space Wolf hater just for the game, all right?
Game is game, man.
This guy's just gross, you know?
I do have to say, I don't think anyone else on this list has a beard.
That's true.
So if you like beards, this is your pick.
It's like the worst possible form of a bear.
evil, twisted bear, dude.
Look, I don't think he's in Nurgle proud. He's not a Nurgle proud tier.
I guess I hear what you're saying. I'm ready to put him in Chaos Undecided, if that's where we're going.
I think
or
I sit
skillful
similarly.
slubbing.
Chaos Undecided because all the same, a beard is better than Old Man Breath, which two of the three in Won't Change My Ways have.
But like this guy looks like Santa Claus. He also probably has Old Man Breath.
He'll have Alcoholic Breath, which I think is like, or Smoker Breath, which is like marginally better. I'm trying to talk myself up on like nothing. Fuck it, I abstain. I don't want to think about this guy.
I mean, isn't that the essential of Chaos Undecided?
Not really.
I'd put him above Left Huron.
Yeah.
Simply because Left Huron is comatose, and like that's kind of gross. This guy's just like a crusty bearded man, you know.
Yeah. Won't change my ways, son.
All right. That's above the Tyrant of Badab. Sure. Okay.
Oh, fuck that guy, dude.
The Tyrant of Badab he may have once been. Now he's just a fucking. He's a skin suit, mate. He's lost his marbles, mate.
Very fair. Very fair. Okay. Moving on then. We're our two finalists. Karn the Betrayer. champion of Khorne himself, Mr. Guns Out, muscle bound, so tragic. What do we think?
If you're after a tragic, muscle-bound boy that only cares for killing and murdering, he's your man. Beyond that, I think his technique sucks dick, and not in the literal way.
Like, I think this guy is like sex repulsed. That's the vibe he gives me. Because I mean, there's a short story where he encounters a bunch of Slaneshi devotees. I think the line is like, the devotees were partaking in just about any act that stretched the imagination, and Karn thought that they could imagine quite a lot. So he literally looks at sex with absolute disdain.
Karn is just asexual as fuck. Hell yeah.
So I think he's chaos undecided for me, right? Because it wouldn't be unpleasant. He just wouldn't care. It's just not his thing.
Yeah, that's kind of resounding, actually. That's fucking comical.
When Khan has his moments of lucidity, I reckon he'd have really good technique. But something I don't see talked about often, and I feel that maybe because I don't know how canon they are anymore, but Khan has a squad of berserkers that follow him around, which are basically his babysitters. Who are like, completely devoted themselves to him. But they just make sure he doesn't go and accidentally wander into a plasma reactor.
It's the cuck berserkers.
Well, look, it's not cuck in this case. You got a bunch of like fucking Halo berserkers floating around. Not helicopter berserkers. That's it.
There's just 4 of them, and when he's about to walk off a cliff, they all grab a limb, turn him a little bit to the right, and he continues walking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the same book it happens. They kind of like get on a fucking maglev train and just crashes straight into the station. But I guess that's fine. They live. I'm pretty sure Khan decapitates Selassie in that book as well. Actually, he's kind of wilding.
I mean, it's those moments of lucidity though, where I think this is where he shines, right?
Oh, I've got a killer here though.
Okay,
you are not Argyltal, and you never will be.
True.
There will, like, as much as there would normally be no passion in that, in those moments of lucidity when he remembers his beautiful little word-bearer companion, disgust. It replaces the lack of passion,
Actually, yeah. Damn, maybe you're right, man. I want to put him higher.
I reckon Khan is our skillful slobbing because he has the capability to be really good. But you're not going to get it. He's the one that got away.
Oh. Damn.
He's the unattainable.
The unattainable.
I'm kind of settled on Chaos Undecided. I just don't think he has any interest in anything like that. Like, in particular, out of all of these guys.
I think I'm going to put him in low skillful slobbing. I think I agree with you, Zarek, but I know the skills are there. Even if he doesn't maybe, even if he isn't there, but I know it exists. I know he's in there. I can fix him.
I can fix him.
What do you say, Aaron?
I'm kind of on the side of the thing. Just because the skills are in there doesn't mean you're going to get them. More likely than not, you're not. So I'm on like top of undecided.
Well, okay. Let me just throw something else in the measure. Do we think Erebus is going to be in skillful slobbing? Because we're going to get someone in the category.
No, we don't. We don't have to fill it just for the sake of it.
We do it. We'll look good.
I do have a pitch. I do have a pitch.
I also have a pitch.
Well, for Erebus.
Well, I think we could put Karn at the top of Chaos Undecided, and if we do not fill skillful slobbing, he has to go up to fill that spot.
Why does he have to, though? No one has to be in that spot.
I also think it should be Chaos Undecided, but I think it would be nice on the graph if he did.
Fuck the graph.
All right, I am still in skillful slobbing, personally. What do you say, Croc?
I agree with skillful slobbing.
All right. I think I think that if you guys are in top chaos undecided, I think that puts him in low skillful slop.
You're slaves
Okay.
to the graph, is what you are. So your own opinions. You're slaves to the graph.
Look, I have my.
I bet you kiss the graph, don't you? You mama. Yeah, you fucking do.
You gotta kiss the graph to know the graph, otherwise you can't write them accurately, boy.
Look, I love the world eaters. Okay, I have a certain passion for the world
Some would
eaters.
say a little bit too much.
Yes, probably.
If they eat whole worlds, I mean, what else are they eating? You know,
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What do those nails do? You know, you know what I'm saying?
No.
All right.
The main fate. No.
I'm sorry, Zach. That's gonna go into the soundboard as well.
Fuck's sakes!
Yeah.
I'm a fucking machine for this.
All right. Moving on then to our final contestant, Erebus, the true architect of the heresy, Destiny's hand, and the mortal instrument of the ruinous powers.
That tongue has done quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Gaslight
Yeah.
gatekeep girl boss, you know.
Not in the ways you want it to.
Right. I mean, this
Also-
guy knows how to talk.
Also, imagine him looking at you with that smile.
Mm-hmm.
It started with
That's-
that smile.
that
damn
damn smile.
Like,
I
I feel like we're in similar territory to Solomon. But this guy is doing it because he's evil. He's doing it for love of the game, like Saturday Night Villain stuff, you know? The Harrow Master does it as a means to an end, but this guy, he's just fucking evil.
Well, you see, I have a pitch here. I'm going to read it for you. A guy so scummy, he killed a kid and took the guy's name because his mom said he should be more like him. This guy may suck, but dude's got an insane passion for being a dick. And I can totally see that working in his favor when kissing. Imagine this. You meet this charming man. You hit it off. He takes you out on a couple of dates. He jokes and he laughs, but he also listens to you talk about your day. He shows genuine interest. He makes you feel seen. He makes you feel heard. You can't help yourself. You just want to see him again. Soon you introduce him to your friends and it's an instant match. Family is next and they love him just as well. Is this true love, you ask yourself? And you think it might be. On the next date, you're sitting by the candlelight, one glass of wine each. The moment is right. You lean in, and so does he. You're so nervous. Butterflies are flying in the pit of your stomach, and then your lips meet, soft, genuine, passionate. The butterflies all leave in an instant, and you feel so secure in this embrace. Nothing has ever felt so real as this moment, together. And then, as you open your eyes, he stares into your very soul, and he fucking stabs you. 1,000 out of 10. No notes. Erebus is in the Avatar of Perfection tier.
See, I got a problem with that.
No,
Okay?
because he fucking stabbed you, not fucking kissed you.
No, he
He's
kisses
stupid.
you. He kisses you, then he stabs you. That's the thing. What I mean is, maybe he doesn't necessarily specifically stab you, but it's as you said with Solomon, right? He'll make you. He kisses you, and he'll make you hate the places where he kissed you because it was so sweet, it was so tender, it was so good, it was so real. Because he fucking loves being a dick, and he is gonna be the most passionate fucking kisser in the world if it means making you fucking miserable. So
Now, see,
Avatar of perfection.
I got a counterpoint for you, though.
Okay.
Solomon does it like that. And it's good when he does it like that. You know, there's still an element of connection there. Mr. Erebus, however, has got 5 problems. The first 4 are the Pantheon, his true devotees. There will always be an element of he can't love you as much as he loves those 4 gods. And by extension, 4 omnipresent god cucks.
What is it, the Egyptian god cards? Oh, omnipresent god cards.
I do have to say, he can just have some guys show up whenever he wants. Like, a bunch of goons just appear. There's a short story where he gets kidnapped and held by some Grey Knights and an Inquisitor. Then all of a sudden, oh, word bearers are here.
The fuck?
He's like, yeah, I made a call.
When?
But
What a
problem
guy.
number 5
Yeah.
is a one of morals. See, there's someone missing from this tier list that in another timeline would have taken Avatar perfection, no fucking questions asked. Someone who was taken from us by a certain bold man, someone who forced another to be in skillful slobbing because that passion is gone. See, Mr. Erebus, the hand of fate over here, took from us Argyle Tal, and that is a crime which cannot be forgiven.
But
No,
that's
that
what
is a
I
crime
mean.
that should not be forgiven.
You feel such passion right now because of that.
no passion.
Yes, it is
No,
a passion.
it is rage.
A burning hate, which is passion.
Disappointment.
You feel so passionate about this croc. He makes you feel, and that's the point.
It is pure hatred.
And the whole facade crumbles when you wander off and speak to Khan and he gives you the fucking get up story. Erebus shatters the moment you know that, and you realize that he is just a little weasel, a little rat, who says he's guided by fate, but he's just making this shit up as he goes. He's in a fucking Telltale game, and he keeps picking the options that sound dickish. No strategy, no plan. Threw half the galaxy into civil war for shits and giggles. You know? There was always a way when you speak to someone who's a real piece of shit that you can just feel in your soul something is off. And I feel that, like, that will come through.
But no, I don't agree. That's not gonna change how good he kisses you and how sweet that kiss is gonna be.
I don't
Why
think it's
did
going to be
your-
good. I feel like it's one of those things where in hindsight you realize he wasn't actually that good. He just, like, he's fucking sauced you up, you know?
Well, isn't that a good thing?
Yeah, I mean, no, he stabs you afterwards, and no one can talk about how shit his kiss was.
Guys,
No
we're having a lot of
witnesses.
discussions about this, and it kind of just occurred to me that this man is the Todd Howard of the Space Marine character range.
It does just work.
It just works. So I think we all need to consider this man is basically Todd Howard.
I'm not kissing Todd Howard. Put him in Chaos Undecided.
Likewise.
Nah, Avatar of perfection, 100%.
No,
I'm dying on this hill.
Undecided.
No, no.
It was a good case to make, but unfortunately, he cannot take the slot that's meant for Argyle Tal, okay?
But that
Not happening.
it does.
No
It
bueno, no
doesn't
dice.
change how good he is at kissing. Oh my god. Oh.
Neither does his little fucking weird ass build up to a stabbing.
The venue helps, but this guy, he's certifiably average at the actual act.
Nah, you guys are lost. You guys are lost. It's
Plus, this guy's a
Damn.
massive bitch.
Yeah, I felt that was the low-hanging fruit, but yeah, this guy sucks. He's the worst.
all right. Where
Lame
does
ass
that put him
Bob.
then? It's like I'd say it's above Karl then.
No.
Yeah.
That's
No.
3 for Chaos Undecided. Get him down there.
No,
Get with the
that's
program,
one in
mates. Get
Avatar
with the
perfection.
program.
No.
You can put him before the other guy if you want, but he's in there undecided. The fans know, man. The people know.
Like, do you think when this episode goes live that podcast discussions will be full of a fucking Erebus or that one image where it's repost this to hit Erebus again?
The fans, they know. They know.
They know you're
Yeah,
wrong.
they know what you did, Moots.
They know you're a tyrant.
I know there's some of you out there that are sitting watching this video. You've opened up the Astartes Anonymous Discord and are ready to type out, I like Erebus quite a bit, actually. Stop. Don't. Save yourself while you still can.
Well. I think that means that we have a completed tier list then on the kissing skills of Chaos Lords in Warhammer 40k. And are we? I mean, clearly, I think we have some differing opinions here, but are we happy with this list?
Yeah.
I am
My
always
goes
happy to
totally
see.
goes up there, man.
I'm always happy to see
solid.
some bimodal distribution. That makes me happy.
It's funny. I was sort of expecting. It's funny that we have one chaos undecided. I mean, it speaks a lot for the well, as you said, the distribution. It means that it's going to be mostly good or mostly really bad. But it's
Well, hang on. How does the distribution compare to the Chapter Masters video?
That's an interesting one.
Someone pulled that video up. We need to confirm.
It was so long ago we did it, but like, I remember the distribution was kind of wacky, but also similar.
So
Because we had like barely anyone near the top.
If I search kissing tier list, what do I get? All right, our video isn't there. Fuck. All right.
Most kissable Chapter Master. Let's have a look.
40k. Then we gotta be.
It's number 66. 9 months ago.
Damn. No, I can't find it. Where the fuck is it?
Okay, hold on. Let me just scroll through the video.
Croc has it. Croc has it.
I feel like I should have found it.
No,
by now.
actually, it's about the same.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like it's pretty bottom heavy, but like we have the middle category got one person.
Don't give us the spoilers. People still might want to go back and watch the previous episode, as you should.
Oh my god, that's actually that's pretty crazy how similar that the distribution is.
Oh, that is
really?
insane, actually. Oh my god.
Wait, post it in the reference ones.
I'll put it in a circle so we're not spoiling another podcast episode in this one.
No.
But like, it's kind of freaky how similar this is.
Yeah, guys, you should go and watch. Which episode is it, Croc? 66?
66.
Y'all should go and watch episode 66 to just see how similar that distribution is.
It's even got the real Croc avatar. But like, look at that tier list, man.
That's weird. That is very weird. Who do we have at the top?
Crazy.
Don't say,
of course.
It's the obvious choice. Okay, they can guess.
Absolutely wonderful.
There's just a lot more unkissable blokes in this one than there is in the other side.
All right. Well, wonderful stuff. Are we ready to move on to some Patreon questions?
If we must.
I think so.
If we must. All right. Let's see here then. So, starting with 5 Norn Queens in a Trench Coat asks, would you rather snort crack off of a demonette's ass with Fulgrim or get absolutely hammered with Russ than fist fight a Carnifex?
This is like both death, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay in my lane here. I know I ain't fucking standing a chance against that Carnifex. I'm going with the demon crack off the ass, man.
Yeah.
That at least sounds like a good time. If to spend time with Russ otherwise.
You know what? Maybe if I hang out with Fulgrim, I'll make a funny noise and he'll keep me around to make more like you guys do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think man, maybe but maybe I have a shot. Maybe I have a shot with Russ.
Trust me, man. I can hold my yard.
Dude, after some fucking Mjod, you will be convinced you could beat that Carnifex.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will also be comatose.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, will I even be fighting the Carnifex, or will I just be so out, like, actually just knock the fuck out?
You'll be
Will
tied to a chair that Russ carries over his shoulder, puts you down, then he fist fights the Carnifex, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Like, you're so drunk,
That's
you're
true.
convinced you're the one in first person fighting that thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Russ and the Carnifex fight, actually, because in this scenario, I imagine I'm actually just out cold and I just think I'm fighting. I think I'm involved.
hitting the fent lean.
Jesus.
Is that your answer as well, Croc, or what's your go?
I'm going for the demon head, dude. High chance of surviving,
Okay.
like air quotes. There's like the fucking and then you'll wake up maybe. You know, it's the closest you can get to in real time fast traveling in 40K.
At least it'll be done clean and painless, you know.
Dude, you would wake up on Calth in like just your boxers. The fuck?
You'll at least you'll know it's like pure stuff, you know, completely uncut. The problem is that it's completely pure and uncut, and like you
Might
won't
also
be
be a
lucid for a while.
person.
You know, like those memes where it's like a bottle of whatever, and it's like the top of the bottle is like, "Wow, this is pretty tasty," and then the bottom house, "I need to restart the Roman Empire," or something like that. with the Mjod, it's like, "Damn, this is strong." There are no wolves on Fenris.
Oh, fucking hell. Yes. Thank you very much for Nord Queens and 5 Nord Queens in the trench coat. That's very good. Oh, next up, question by Linky. You're given the opportunity to just absolutely rocket punch the nards of anyone in history, real world or Warhammer, who's not having children.
The Emperor.
Give an answer
It's
for
the
both
Emperor.
variety.
No more
It's
kids,
the
Emperor.
Yeah.
Solve the problem. No problems at all. Solve the problem. No kids. Done.
He had his chance. He proved he shouldn't have children.
Suck it up, Buttercup. You've been around for like 35,000 years. Chill.
He had his fucking illegitimate children. What are they called?
Oh, the sensei.
The sensei. Yeah, exactly. I think the Emperor is a very good answer for me as well.
And what's your real world pick?
My real world pick. Oh, that's Aaron.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It should be
Thanks,
that
man.
fish that
Love you
crawled
too.
out of the fucking water.
You mean the fool? Yes.
The first fool. Nature's
you,
first rube.
Real world would obviously be Aaron. Like, there's no debate. But as for like, as for the, it's a tough question. But I gotta go for the power play. I gotta go for Gazgo Magor, Thraka, Prophet of the Wild, Chosen of Golden Walk. Simply because if I pull it off, I am now the Chosen of the Walk, Chosen of Golden Walk, Prophet of the Wild. You know?
Yeah.
Aim big. Paint yourself green.
Now,
Hit Gaz
to
in the
be
nuts.
fair, making it so he can't reproduce anymore means destroying his entire like gastrointestinal tract. So he's dead. That kills him. Because
Well,
Quark's
I
reproduction
feel-
system is his ability to burp and fart.
Hit Gaz and his little fucking squeak so hard he explodes.
Well, I want Makari, his grot.
I mean, you do what you do with any good grot. You fucking punting, mate.
Alright. What about you, Aaron?
A real world answer. Obviously, Croc.
Touche.
Obviously, Croc. Fucker has it coming. Though he's not getting any anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. And 40k answer. Probably Fulgrim. Specifically non-demon Fulgrim. Fuck that guy. He killed my boy. The only good thing the Iron Hands had going for them before they went fucking soulless. Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a very solid answer. Oh, well, and with that, then I think
Zach, who's your real world answer again? I missed that.
The fish.
Oh, very
the
good.
bitch, yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
the fool. Ah, yes.
The fool,
That
the fool.
that or the Khan in real life.
Or Genghis.
Yeah, good old Genghis.
Genghis. We are all descendant of Genghis. What are you doing?
Exactly. Just reroll. Fucking reroll the world. I don't care.
No, you
Just
just read it
reroll.
away.
For fuck's sake.
What have you done?
Shit, I'm gonna turn Fingolian. No.
You're gonna turn him into Genghis Khan. Genghis can't get enough anymore.
All right. I think with that brings us to the end of this fucking stupid video. Our very serious topic. Yes.
Of great discussion, of which we are the leading group of.
Yeah.
Of
And
course.
if
Yes.
anyone denies these rulings, they are speaking in the face of objective fact.
Exactly.
No, please do deny our rulings in the comments as much as you like and as often as you like. You know.
Dispute
Join us next
a lot.
time for the best Xenos leaders kissing tier list.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm on
okay,
board
yeah.
for that.
We'll put a slot
I
on
know
that.
you fucking are.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Check out our main channel, AA, the Astartes Anonymous. Check out our Patreon.
Watch episode 66 if you haven't already.
Watch episode
Hey.
66. What more? What else? Go subscribe to the Gaming Storyteller so you can unsubscribe from the Gaming Storyteller.
Damn straight.
And thank you for
Send
watching.
me money. Send me money.
Give us your money.
Send me money.